look like a criminal.
You sure about this?
Sí.
How do you say that again?
Coño.
Conyo. How do you call these?
Tetas.
Potatoes. How about this?
There are a lot of Spanish words for that.
How'd you call these?
I'm a lot of Spanish.
Service experience?
I do. Back in Mexico, I used to work at a family restaurant before we got into construction.
Business is slow right now, Ramon.
I'll work part-time. I'll do anything.
I don't know, Ramon.
Ándale, Cecilia. Hazme el paro. Te ayudamos con lo que quieras en tu casa. Pintura, carpintería, todo lo que necesites.
Sé que toda esta atención no deseada ha sido muy mala para ti y tu hermano. Pero tú bien sabes qué clase de gente son las que ya tengo aquí, ¿no? Ahorita no puedo. No puedo perder mis clientes. A lo mejor después.
I understand.
Hey, Miss Cecilia. More coffee, por favor.
Right away. I hope things work out. And soon for you, Ramon. Okay? Lo lamento. Permiso.
That smells good.
I'm making gorditas for my gorda.
Hey, I know what that means.
Come on, it's a term of endearment. Take a seat. Come on.
I'm gonna be late, Annie. Again.
Take one with you then.
I have to go.
It'll take me a second. Here you go, baby. made in China.
It's the second time this week. We are gonna have to tell the pinche cops.
And act like a couple of putos who can't deal with their own shit? Forget it.
These are threats, Manny. Threats!
No, this is what happens when you fuck it up.
We were hired to do a job. A job. A business transaction.
And how much cash did this job bring in after all?
How much cash did you bring in, eh?
I tried. You tried. What do you want me to do next, beg? Out of here.
Get back here. Get back here. Sit. Sit. I spoke to mi tío in Chicago.
I'm not moving.
We could start over there. We could put the house up for rent here.
You move. Go. Like a pinche dog with his tail between his legs. But I have a life here.
They don't want us here.
That's how you feel, Ramon. You're not gonna drag me down with you. Not again.
Manny, we could lose the house.
I'll figure out a way to make it work.
Please don't rob a liquor store. Dad will roll in his grave.
I'm out.
Yeah, I know the Castillo boys very well. I hired them to do some work on my home a couple of years ago. And their father, too. A lot of people around here don't like the Castillos anymore. And they should have known better. They should have known there'd be consequences.
The town council voted to take down the Smithville Memorial and the other Confederate statues. The town council's voted on by a majority of the people, and most people today want those statues to come down. That's how democracy works.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you for coming. I'm sorry to hear about your recent incidents.
My younger brother Manuel and I were born in North Carolina. Our parents entered the US illegally when they were young. They worked in the fields for quite a few years. But my mother, she hated it here. She wanted to be a lawyer, but money was tight back in Mexico. Our parents separated when Manuel and I were 3 and 5 years old. My mother, she took me with her back to Mexico. She never became a lawyer, but she did become a teacher. And she was happy. And she was always very encouraging. Manuel stayed here with her father. They moved to Louisiana when construction was booming right after Katrina.
We owe a lot to people like your father. He helped us to rebuild our state. When did you come back to the US?
After my mother passed away, she died when I was 17 years old. That's when I moved back with Manuel and our father. Then he died, and we have been working construction together ever since.
Hey, man. It's been a while.
Sure has.
Good to see you. Want something to eat?
My husband Tucker was one of the workers hired to take down the Smithsville monument. He was told the names would stay out of the public, but they didn't. The press released all of their names. We received death threats. I had to shut down my Facebook. Changed my number 2 times. I'm afraid to drop off my boy to school. I told Tucker this was a bad idea.
Hey, can you get a fork?
Tucker, bro. You don't eat Mexican food with utensils. Here, look. It's very simple. It tastes better if you eat it with your hands. Oh. Just take it.
I got a job offer last week. It's in West Virginia.
You gonna go?
Brandy's pregnant again.
Congratulations, brother.
How are things with you and Annabelle?
We're good, we're good. You know, we haven't told anyone, but we're gonna be moving in together.
Glad things are finally looking up for all of us. It's been rough on Brandy and my folks ever since our names got out there. How's Ramon?
He's, Ramon is busy trying to make things go back to normal.
In Smithsville? I don't know if it's gonna be possible for y'all.
Because we're Latino?
Because in their mind, we took down their heritage, their family history. How would you feel?
I'm a Southern Confederate sympathizer, and I'm pissed as hell that these people not only robbed the South, but the North of its history, and anyone else who needs to know about our past. But we will never forget.
My ancestors were slaves on one of the plantations in this parish. I grew up in this town. I went to schools with other descendants of slaves, and I went to schools with descendants of slave owners. I was friends with everyone, and everyone was friends with me, but we were not equal. We can't be. Not when we praise symbols that celebrate segregation. That's what the Diversity Fund believes in.
Too bad not everyone feels that way.
The fund understands. People want to pay respect to the men who died during the Smithsville battle. But public opinion polls in the state show a hefty majority of support in favor of dismantling the remaining monuments. Donations to the fund have tripled nationwide since the Smithsville monument came down.
Miss Suellen, We need help. We haven't worked in weeks.
I'm sorry to hear about your difficulties. We were all shocked when the newspaper released the names of the contractors hired to work on the project. I assure you, our internal investigation is ongoing. Unfortunately, we're under a lot of public scrutiny right now.
I see.
The next monument is scheduled to be dismantled at the beginning of next week. You and your brother could help the
No! No. Thank you. I think we're going to take our names out of the hat. For now.
I hope you'll reconsider, Ramon. You don't see it the way we do right now. But just like your father during Katrina, you and your brother are now helping us to rebuild the identity of our state. And the whole South.
Grandma's recipe?
With some improvements. Have you heard anyone talking shit about Manny and Ramon?
Sky is blue, isn't it?
What I mean is, if you know anybody who might be angry enough to harm them or their property. How about you, Sterling? You were pretty angry when you found out about the Smithville Monument.
Look, you know I like Manny. As long as he treats you well, respects you, loves you, that's all that matters to me.
Thank you.
But the Smithville Monument meant something to our family. It meant something to your daddy. You can't expect the rest of the family to welcome in the Castillos with arms wide open.
Good morning.
Somebody call the cops. A crazy white woman's trespassing. Careful, officer. She might be armed with French bread.
I think I'll take my chances.
Is this safe?
Of course. My dad built it. Ramon says he wants to build a fence.
To keep all the dangerous people out?
I can't believe it's come down to this. I feel Dad would be heartbroken. He loved it here.
The world is upside down right now. You should hear the things people say at work.
About me?
About everything.
You are home early. Is everything alright at the office?
I took half the day off. I had lunch with Sterling today. I told him.
Good.
Money, what's going on?
Hey, Annabelle's cooking us dinner.
Come on, Ramon. I know you love my gumbo.
Gracias. I'm not in the mood right now.
Hell no. No peleemos más. Bien? Ah, there we go.
Pendejo.
I love how you boys eat gumbo with tortillas.
What can I say? We are helping reveal the identity of Louisiana gumbo.
Don't say that in front of the folks hanging flags out on our porch.
Of course not. I don't want anybody revealing the identity of my neck.
Is everybody who participated in taking out a white supremacist monument gonna be threatened for the rest of their lives?
Whoa.
Annabelle!
No more rum for you, señorita.
I'm serious. The Smithsville monument literally said white supremacy on the side of it. These rednecks gotta stop threatening people who are hired to do a job. You boys are heroes in my book.
And what would your daddy say about that, Should?
Daddy didn't know any better when he was alive. He believed in Christ as his savior and Trump as the Messiah.
To me, that's part of the problem. People keep saying, Southerners didn't know any better back then. The flag is not racist. It's history. But you know what? They did know better back then. Just like they know better today. And I'm not talking just about the flag.
They, Ramon. They, hundreds of years ago. It has absolutely nothing to do with us.
It has everything to do with us.
The monument didn't mean a thing to me. It was just another piece of metal and stone I was paid to move around.
Same here.
The difference is, you did it because you think white people hate you.
They do.
Yeah, you hate them too.
I don't hate them. I'm just afraid of them.
Even me?
Especially beautiful Southern belles like you, Annabelle.
Who wants some dessert? Honey, would you like some pie?
Sure.
I'll be right back.
¿Tú crees que esta gente te ve a ti como un igual?
I see myself as an equal. That's all that matters.
Okay, not gonna lie. It's store-bought. Tried it before, it's still good.
Gracias.
Looks delicious.
Let's change the subject.
Should we tell them the good news?
I could use some good news right now.
Annabelle and I are moving in together.
Here?
Just for a while, Ramon. We're probably gonna look for our own place when things get better. Right, babe?
Although, if you were to move to Chicago, we could stay here. Take care of the house for you.
Dad left the house to the two of us. Now you want to turn it into your little love nest?
Just the house that he left for me.
I can chip in with rent money for now while things get back to normal. What do you think?
I'm happy for you.
You sound so happy.
I am happy. What do you want me to do? Dance around in a sombrero?
Thank you.
You're a lucky man. He's going to be your headache now. Este cabrón está loco.
I'll take my chances.
Morning.
What time is it?
Almost noon. Coffee?
Por favor. Gracias.
You're welcome.
¿Y Annabelle?
She's at work.
Must be nice.
All right, come on, get up, let's go, come on. Hey, up, let's go sweat it out. Let's go.
Did you mean what you said last night?
Remind me what I said?
That you're happy for me.
Of course, pendejo, you're my brother. My annoying, stupid, impulsive, selfish brother.
Okay. I get it. I get it.
But you're not like that. Don't ever forget that.
I don't want us to lose the house.
I know. We'll think of a way to fix this. Who's that?
Probably another reporter.
Hello.
We have no comment. No comment.
My name is Billy. Billy Monroe. I'm a communications major at State University.
What do I care?
I was hoping I could speak with you all about a project I'm working on.
We said no comments.
I go to college in New Orleans, and I'm making a film, a documentary, about you.
Seriously?
What? No. You can't write about us. We don't want to be humiliated anymore, especially by some kid.
It's not negative.
Look, Nico, we are trying to get back on track.
I just want to tell your side of the story.
We did our job, we got paid, we got the blame. That's our story. Now get out of our property. Get out. Get out of our property. Este pendejo no entiende. Get out. Get out. Get out.
Ramon, wait up.
I'm sorry.
He didn't mean to.
Come on, let's get you cleaned up. You feeling all right, kid?
Yes, I'm fine.
Esta pendejada no funciona, hermano.
Can I have that back, please?
I'm sorry.
Look, hey, if it's broken or anything,
We'll get you a new one. No, it's fine. I saved it on my way down. I kind of felt like a real reporter, protecting the footage at any cost.
You said your name is Billy, right? We have been interviewed by the local news and people are still mad at us.
We've been getting death threats.
I can help.
But we don't want your help. We don't need you to save us.
All I need is your statements. On camera. You just have to be yourself. And tell your side of the story. I already have most of the finished project.
Look, my bro's right. We appreciate your help, but we just don't need it right now.
Okay. I get it.
I've just had the worst day at work. What happened? I went to state too, the Baton Rouge campus.
Nursing school?
Actually, coastal environmental science. Only for a couple years though.
So?
Well, he's not suing y'all. He's outside waiting for an Uber.
Thank you.
Waiting for your ride.
I'll be out of your way in 8.5 minutes.
I'm really sorry about what happened before. I really mean it.
Thank you. Why did you take the monument job?
Nobody wanted the job. The pay was good. We needed the money.
Do you regret it?
What do you think about our home?
It's nice.
How about that tree?
It's majestic.
My dad bought this house when Manny and I were kids. Worked hard for it. Paid in cash.
It's the American dream.
You know why he bought this house? Because of that. Because of the majestic tree. He said it reminded him of the life he wanted for Manny and I here in America. Strong roots, sturdy foundation, and sturdy branches expanding everywhere, earning its place in the world.
Your dad sounds like a nice guy.
Yes, he was. Can I ask you one question? Why do you care about us? About people like us?
Should I not care?
It's just that you can raise your hand and you can take everything you want from this world. Like that branch over there, that's your branch. Mine is that one up there.
Not everything is as easy as it seems. I've been different my whole life. I really don't fit in anywhere. People constantly remind me of that. Kids used to beat me up mercilessly. Once, a few years ago, I even made it to the hospital after getting beaten up by a bunch of kids from my high school. And I remember my dad coming from work to the hospital to pick me up and bring me back home. And when he saw me, you know what he said to me? He said, "Why didn't you fight back? Defend yourself and be a man." I've been trying to fight back ever since.
You're a good man, Billy. See you tomorrow. Don't forget your camera. Hello. May I speak with Miss Suellen? It's Ramon. Ramon Castillo.
Every symbol of hate, whether it be a bill, a statue, or a wall, it must come down at some point. If they build more symbols of hate, they will eventually come down too. And when they do, I'll be the first to volunteer to tear them apart. Ready for me? Why do you keep the flags?
Well, Ramon, he keeps them as evidence, but I don't think he really plans on giving them to the cops. I think I have respect for these flags. They don't mean anything to me. They don't offend me. They don't empower me. They're just pieces of fabric. What are they telling us when they leave these flags hanging outside our porch? What do these flags mean to them?
What do you want the most in life right now?
Hey, Ramon. How about a beer?
Your cousin is dating one of the Castillo brothers. They were together before their names got out in the news. Do you think they've been treated fairly?
No one ever asked if my heritage has been treated fairly. Okay, here's another one. What do you call 4 rednecks pushing a pickup truck?
I don't know. What?
White power.
Okay. How about this one? What do you call a Mexican drowning in mayonnaise? Cinco de Mayo.
More like Cinco de Bayou out here. Seems like we're on the way to become a family.
They're good for each other, right?
I agree. You and your brother. You knew our family's name was on the Smithville Memorial, didn't you?
Yes, we did. I'm sorry you feel that way.
But you know what the fuck, do you?
I care about my brother's happiness.
Thanksgiving this year is going to be uncomfortable.
If you and your family love Annabelle like I love my brother, it doesn't have to be that way. I know what we did hurt you, but for us, it was just a job. It was just a paycheck.
You don't like me much, do you?
It's not that I don't like you. I just have a hard time trusting people like you.
White people, you mean?
People with privilege.
Poor people keep throwing that word around. Privilege.
People of color, you mean?
Do I look privileged to you? Well, I guess it's because I've been a blue-collar guy my whole life. But I've never felt privileged at all. I work with blacks, whites, Latinos. I've had black bosses, white bosses. I didn't have any money growing up. I mean, yeah, I'm doing fine now, but we were poor. I used to have to work every single day to put food on that table. I earned my place in this world.
I'll be right back. I need to go and change the battery.
Good morning. Excuse me. Excuse me. I know you can hear me, you bitch. You think you're better than us or something? Does it take that much energy to say hi to somebody? Or to nod your head to acknowledge another person exists? What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry.
You want a beer?
No. I'm 19.
All right, more for me. All right. Hey, slow down there. Slow down, Billy.
Dance with me.
No.
Come on. It's not so hard to learn how to.
No, I don't know how to dance.
Get him, Annabelle. Want another beer, bro?
I'm good for now.
All right. Billy, you have to move your hips.
I'm trying.
Ándale, enséñale.
Let me show you.
Te va a enseñar.
All right, ready? 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1. Come on, Billy.
I think taking down the monuments was unconstitutional. They should have asked the community before taking down the first statue. Let me tell you something. They knew what they were doing was wrong. Why do you think they took down the Smithsville Memorial in the middle of the night?
Violence erupted overnight during the dismantling of the Second Confederate Monument. Protesters clashed with workers. At least 3 people have been reported injured.
Hey, Billy.
Could you, get Ramon for me, please?
He's not here.
What? Hello? Yes, this is him.
Hermano.
Need you soup?
Gracias.
Nada.
What are you crying about, pendejo?
I'm sorry.
I need to say something to you right now. There will be money coming in. A good amount of money from the town and from the diversity fund. We have to be smart about it.
You don't need to worry about that right now.
Listen to me. We're going to use this as an opportunity to start over, to earn our place in the world. And this time we are going to win. For mom and dad.
I just don't think I can. I won't forget what they did to you.
I'm the one who lost an eye, not you. Money. Let me be the one living with the everyday reminder of what hate is capable of.
How's he doing?
He's strong. Just like Dad.
I'll bring something for dinner after work. I love you.
I love you too.
The town wants to avoid any more bad press. We want to offer your brother a settlement. We spoke with him in the hospital. I doubled the amount of his request. I think you'll find it to be quite generous. We'll need to get his signature to finalize the agreement. I'll be in touch in a couple of days. We are truly sorry for what happened.
I'm sorry, son.
Does the university have night classes or anything?
Yes, it's called an extension college. Night classes and weekends too.
I think I'm gonna take some classes. As soon as Ramon gets better. I don't know, maybe bookkeeping or something.
I can get you some brochures from school.
Thank you.
I wanted to tell you something. I sent the documentary in to the cable news. They've offered me an internship in New York City. They said it could lead to a full-time position. What do you think, Manny?
My brother was right. We can't trust people like you.
What do you think, Manny? What do you think, Manny?
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I voted in favor of the removal of the Confederate monuments because I believe in justice.
I was a sole vote against the removal of the monuments. I asked the council for a compromise or some sort of public consensus before the vote was taken, but they ignored me.
And it is time for this town and this state to be on the right side of history.
See, we all know that our mayor's in the pocket of the diversity fund. I hear they want to turn the remains of the Smithfield Monument into a fountain of unity. Unity. Good luck with that.
For the record, the statues are not going to be destroyed. They'll be placed in a museum or in a Civil War park. They'll be in a place where they can be studied, in context.
What do you want the most in life right now?
I want to belong.
The Civil War will be in the history books for as long as America exists. You know, it's a vital part of our history, but we shouldn't celebrate these kind of people with monuments.
Let me ask you one question. Should the pyramids in Egypt be destroyed since they were built by slave labor? And what about the Colosseum? They were built by slaves too. Those monuments are still standing. We learn a lot from just by seeing them.
All the statues will be in a museum, and everyone that loves them can go and pray and worship them every day if they want to. And those of us that don't want them, we don't have to see them anymore. It's a win-win situation.
I am not one of those uneducated protesters in front of the statues. But the monuments were built for the heroes of their day. It's not about slavery or white supremacy. Read about some of the Civil War generals' resumes and see if you can match them. I sincerely doubt it. History cannot be changed.
When it comes to these statues, I can respect arguments for the preservation of history, even if I don't agree with them. But when it comes to appeals that tend to minimize the oppression, cruelty, and inequality of that era, it's ludicrous.
This is an anthem that my father taught me. I'm proud to be a Confederate. In Dixie, I take my stand. And I'll never forget men who died defending this fair land. I'll proudly stand next to you and salute the men in gray. For there's no doubt, I love the South. God bless the CSA. Show some respect, girl.
The older generation's always saying things like this. Oh, you young people are so sensitive. You're a bunch of snowflakes. Back in my day, we didn't get triggered. We didn't have a safe space. This is the same generation that posted signs saying, we only serve whites only and no colors allowed.